friends, welcome back to my channel. I am actually in Orlando right now for my sororities national convention. I don't talk a lot about it on my channel, but I am a volunteer for my national organization. I'm a member of Delta Zeta sorority. If you guys want more information about that, like a video on what it was like to be in a sorority or any of that stuff, let me know in the comments below. But I had some downtime, so I thought that while I was kind of chilling out in my hotel room, I could film a few tag videos because there have been a lot of tag videos floating around recently, and I was actually tagged by one of my favorite channels on YouTube, Lorraine's channel. I'll link it down below. She's awesome. She's one of the few like beauty people from the UK that I really enjoy watching. She's a big project planner, but anyway, she tagged me for the Get to Know You tag forever ago, but I haven't had a chance to sit down and film it. I wrote down the 21 questions, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one is, when is your birthday? July 25th, which is coming up super soon. I'm really excited. Last year for my birthday, I did adult summer camp, and this year I am doing some whitewater rafting with my sister and some of our friends, which will be really, really exciting. I haven't whitewater raft probably in like 6 or 7 years, but it is a lot of fun. Second question is, what are your 3 favorite colors? I have to say, I love like a purpley color, kind of like what's on my nails. I love teals, and then I really love like pink shades. Those are probably my top 3. What are 3 of your favorite quotes? I think there are only 2 that I really, really love. And the first one is, to the world, you may just be someone, but to someone, you may just be the world. That is such a quote that fuels me as a teacher. I think it's a really awesome saying. And then the other one that I love is raise your words, not your voice. Rain grows flowers, not thunder. Again, it's another like classroom quote that I love. I think it's a really just powerful message. So I don't really have more than probably those 2. Those are kind of like my absolute favorites. It says, question number 4, are you addicted to YouTube? Yes. I'm addicted to watching videos, to making videos. I feel like I probably watch more YouTube than I watch actual television, which that's really accelerated over the past like year and a half. I feel like I've really discovered a lot of different types of YouTube channels outside of just beauty that have really gotten my interest peaked, and more outlets for YouTube. So I've definitely been watching a lot of YouTube. It says, what are 3 of your favorite TV shows, YouTubes, or both? I'll probably give you my top 3 TV shows, which are The Walking Dead. That has been like a favorite of mine. I've really been enjoying watching The Office reruns on Netflix. I love, love, love The Office. And then my third one, I would probably say, because it's summertime right now, my third one would be America's Got Talent. Big fan. It's one of the only like contest shows that I've consistently watched from the very start. I used to watch it with my family, and I watched it with Ben occasionally when Ben watches it with me, or I'll watch it alone. I vote online. I vote on the phone for it. Like, I'm really into it. I'm a big, big fan of it, and I watch it all the time throughout the summer. So probably America's Got Talent. What are 3 qualities you like in a best friend? Loyalty. I'm a fiercely loyal person, and I expect that back from people. Someone who is humorous, gets my sense of humor, I can just kind of joke around with. And then the third one is just accepting. I'm a really weird and unique person, and I love that I can be around people like that who won't judge me in return. Question number 7 is, do you like your name? I do now. So when I was younger, I struggled with my name simply because my mother, despite naming me Victoria, didn't allow anyone to call me a nickname. I wasn't Vicky, I wasn't Tori or Tor, like none of it. Wasn't allowed to have a nickname. And so it was super aggravating because I felt like everyone was trying to shorten my name, and I just wish that I could have had a simple name that didn't need a nickname, or that I didn't have to correct people and be like, no, I actually don't go by a nickname, I go by Victoria. But now as I've gotten older, I like how unique my name is. I don't feel like there are a lot of Victorias. I haven't met a whole lot in my day-to-day. So I like the uniqueness of my name, and I like that there are like cool places like Queen Victoria and Victoria Falls and things like that. So I appreciate my name now, but as a kid, I would have totally been like, no, I hate my name, it's awful. So question number 8 says, if you had the choice to pick your own name, what would it be? I think now I would still pick Victoria. However, I will share with you that if I have a daughter, I would like to name her Lydia. I feel like, yes, everyone's probably going to think of Beetlejuice when they think of her name, but I just love really older names that, like, I like Winifred, I like Guinevere, like, I just like really older names that you don't hear of very often, but that aren't so far, like, out there that people are gonna be like, why did you get that name? That's kind of weird, or people won't know how to pronounce it, but I really like the name Lydia. It has a special spot in my heart. What is your dream? It's a really open question. I would think one of my dreams and one of my biggest aspirations is just to be happy and live in the moment. That's really hard for me to do. I'm always thinking about the next step. I'm very goal-oriented, so I'm always working towards something else. So I think for me, like, a dream of mine is to always just be happy and be a part of the present. That way I don't sort of miss what's going on right in front of me. Do you wear makeup? Why, yes. Yes, I do. I love to wear makeup. It's so much fun to play with it and just to transform your face and do all kinds of crazy things. It is really, really fun. Number 11, if you could write a book, what would it be about? I don't know. I feel like I would probably be more drawn towards like a fantasy world where you can get totally lost in another universe. I really love books like that are just so different from our reality that can just take you so far away. I mean, we're talking like Harry Potter, we're talking The Lightning Thief, like just books like that take the world and make it totally different and you just get lost in it. That's what I absolutely love. So I want a book just like that. 12, what makes you cry? Oh God, anything. Any kind of movies will make me cry. Like, I cry during Up when the opening scene happens where you learn about his whole life and losing Ellie and like adventure is out there. Like, it's just sobs. When I went and saw Me Before You, like, sobbed throughout that whole thing. Movies really get to me. Puppies, especially like little animals, make me cry sometimes. Like, it all depends. Just things that are really touching can really sort of make me cry, or things that are really shocking, like a lot of things that are happening out in the world right now. When I watch it on the news, that can get me teary-eyed because I just can't imagine that this is where the world is right now, but all I can do is be a better person, and I don't want to let that overcome me, but stuff like that can make me cry really easily. What makes you angry? I think the biggest thing that makes me angry is seeing children that are neglected. And I'm not talking like necessarily in the most extreme sense, but like, for example, we were at Disney the other day, Ben and I went for the 4th of July, and there was this kid that was in line to meet Merida. Big fan of Merida, P.S. And like, her parents wanted no part of being in line with her. They like put her in line by herself and like went and sat down and like she was all excited, but like didn't have anyone to share that excitement with. Like, that makes me so angry because it's like, why be a parent or why come to Disney second, but why be a parent if you're not going to make that child feel so special? That really gets me angry. Not being engaged, just that makes me so angry. So that is the kind of thing that gets me kind of razzled. And then people lacking common sense can get me really flustered. Like, we were walking at Disney and people would just stop like right in front of you. And it's like, do you not see people around you? All around you. You couldn't like maybe like, I don't know, exit off to the side and like then take a pause. Like, right now, right here, not the time. So things like that can get me really angry. It says, number 14, what makes you happy? So many things make me happy. I am fortunate that I get to laugh pretty much every day. Like, I don't take myself too seriously. I enjoy a lot of what I do. Some things that make me really happy are the fact that I get to use my imagination a lot. That makes me really happy, like going to Disney. I'm just a big kid. It's on my mind right now because we went a couple days ago, but like just being there, even though I'm almost 27 years old, I was just as excited to meet Merida, to like interact with Belle, to do all of those fun things. Like, that makes me really happy, is just doing things that I love to do and having fun with Ben, and things like that are just really what keep me super loving life and all of that really fun stuff. What is fangirling? Oh, I am very familiar with fangirling. To me, fangirling is just being really consumed and obsessed with something. I immediately think of Harry Potter. I was the person who dressed up for all the Harry Potter movies. This was my friends like buying your seat at movie theaters. So I would actually buy my ticket and then sit in the theater. Let's say it didn't like start showing till midnight. I'd get there at like 6 with Uno cards, and I would sit and I would wait to get a really good spot. When the last Harry Potter book came out, my local bookstore had a huge like party. I was there. I was dressed up. I think I was there for like 6 hours. And then when the book came out, I was like the 10th person in line to get the book. And I went home and I like stayed up all night reading it. That to me is fangirling. I'm a big fangirl with certain things. Like Disney princesses. I secretly, not so secretly, want to be a Disney princess. Like, I've looked into the requirements of what it was like to be a Disney princess. I have not altogether ruled out leaving my whole life behind and working at Disney. I feel like part of me would love it, and then part of me it would ruin the magic of it. But it's always like fixated on, and I just love it so much. Then it says, what are your 3 favorite snacks? Well, Ben would tell you, and he would be upset with me if I didn't include one of the snacks, which is chips. I love like salt and vinegar chips, barbecue chips. They're one of the biggest weaknesses that I have. I have never been able to find a real replacement for chips. Like, yeah, I've tried like the protein chips and the healthy chips, but none of them are as good as actual like Lay's potato chips. So chips are up there. I also love dried peaches, not like peach chips, but just like dried peaches. They taste like a gummy snack. Those are really delicious. Those are high up there on my snack list. And then I also really like strawberries and raspberries. I love eating those as well. They're really delicious. Don't let it fool you though. Even though 2 of my top 3 snacks are relatively healthy, I'm not the most healthy eater out there. I could definitely improve myself tenfold. What are your 3 favorite foods? I have to say that I really like spaghetti and meatballs. I also really like this spaghetti squash Biggest Loser like meal plan I found, I don't know, a long time ago now that I'm obsessed with. I love to eat it. And then my 3rd favorite thing, I feel like Thanksgiving dinner is one of my favorites. Like, you give me turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy. That is magical. So I'm going to put that on my 3rd list. Your 3 favorite drinks. So I love water. I'm a big water drinker, and I don't want anything in my water. Just a plain glass of water with ice is my jam. Second thing I would say after that I probably drink the most of, even though it's predominantly water. When I go out to restaurants, I'll drink Diet Coke. That's kind of my soda of choice at restaurants. And then my last favorite drink, I'm going to go into the adult beverage category. I love frozen drinks. We're talking like pina coladas, strawberry daiquiris, frozen margaritas. Those are delicious. So those are my top 3. Then it says, share 10 random facts about yourself. Okay, so first fact, I love to read. Second fact about me is I really enjoy exercising. I'm doing the 3S Fitness at Abby Esmond Shade program, which I love. I'm almost at like the 13 or 14 month mark, and I'm a big fan of it. I love to collect earrings. Absolutely love earrings. My 4th fact, my favorite animal, beavers. They are amazing creatures. They can do really cool things. Big fan of beavers. My 5th fact is I get a pedicure every 2 weeks. I am faithful about getting pedicures. It's like one of my summer routines. I have to get pedicures all the time. My 6th fact is I'm super sensitive to caffeine and sugar. I'm like a little kid. If I have any kind of caffeine past 7 o'clock, I know that I will be wired until far too long in the day, even though I'm tired. So I can't be having too much caffeine. 7th fact about me, I do not drink any kind of coffee or any sort of like caffeine in the morning. I always tell people that I'm naturally charged. Even when I'm tired, I still manage to get up without an alarm clock. So I'm just not a caffeine drinker in the morning by nature. 8th fact, I graduated from the University of Maine in Orono, which is a great place. You should all go there. 4th fact, I'm a chapter advisor, like I mentioned, for my sorority at Bryant University, and I oversee like the function of a chapter with 80 plus women, which is pretty great and pretty tiring all at the same time. And then my 10th fact is my dream job, truly and truly, I would leave teaching to be a Disney princess. And you're probably saying like, oh, everyone wants to do that. No. Here's the reason. I have never been to Disney with like kids necessarily. I don't have any young cousins that I've been with. I don't have any of my own kids. But if you've ever gone to Disney and you've paid attention to this, you'll know what I'm talking about. So when you go to see a Disney princess and you get a little kid near you, just watch their face. Like, their whole face fills up with joy when they get to meet this living, breathing person who they truly believe is Cinderella, Merida, you know, the Little Mermaid, like any of it. They truly believe in it. And to be the person who's creating that joy, I just cannot. That is so amazing and cool. So, of course, I've always said, like, I would love to be Ariel from Little Mermaid, but I'm starting to change my ways, thinking I want to be a little bit more like Merida, because she's a little bit spicy, and she's got curly hair, and she's just a lot of fun. So in all reality, like, I would totally leave my job as a teacher to go and do that. I won't, because I love being a teacher, but that would be such a tempting offer. And if that didn't work out, I've always said that I would love to be the person who writes the descriptions, like scent descriptions for Bath and Body Works, because they just like paint you a whole picture, and they're talking about like cotton blossom, and it's just so much fun. So those are kind of like my fun facts. Then it says, share 3 fun things you like to do. I love going to the movies. That is one of my favorite things to do. I love going to that. I love playing mini golf. I'm a big, big fan of playing mini golf in the summer. And I have to say, I also love playing video games, which I don't know if people, I don't think I talk about this a lot, but I love anything involving Mario, Mario Kart, Mario Party, like, get me on board, Paper Mario, like Mario Galaxy. I play a lot of Wii games. I don't own the latest and greatest Wii. I wish I did, because a lot of new games are coming out that are very tempting, but I do like to play a lot of video games. So it's probably my top 3 favorite things. And that says tag 3 people. Of course, don't let my tag stop you. If you want to do this, then please feel free to film it, post your answers down below in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on any of these questions, but the people I'm going to tag, I'll leave them down below. Check out their channels, are Pretty Pistol 86. I'm going to tag Katie in Neverland, and I'm also going to tag Choosing Treasure. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit in this tag, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.